Today we want to send a special shout out to this little girl from Fort Worth. This child is fighting a very big health scare. But there is reason to celebrate this morning. Her specialized treatments are working. Our Ben Russell was there as this child emerged from her very last treatment.
We're going to start Caitlynn's story at the end. This is the good part.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Caitlynne.
The bad part began back in the fall. 6-year-old Caitlynne Truett was becoming someone else, dizzy, unsteady. On this day, she had to be helped just to walk in her school's storybook parade. Just days later, she suffered a seizure.
And that's when we had a CAT scan performed and saw her tumor located at the base of her skull.
That tumor was larger than a tennis ball. Doctors diagnosed it as a medulloblastoma, a rare form of brain cancer.
It's devastating to see an image of your child with that present, and you hear about it on the news, but you never think it's going to happen to you.
What happened next was surgery at Cook Children's in Fort Worth, followed by 6 weeks of radiation treatments, 30 highly targeted sessions at the Texas Center for Proton Therapy.
I hope you will join me as we celebrate Caitlynn's last day of proton radiation treatment.
And that brings us back to the beginning, the end of this stage in her treatment. Caitlynne Truett is making her mark.
Maybe like right there. Yes, okay.
In more ways than one.
Look at that. How does that feel? Is it kind of silly? You hold it there and pull it up. Good job.
Yay. She's got a can-do attitude, and she hasn't given up yet, and she wakes up every day with a smile on her face, and it just sends a message to the rest of us that there's still hope.
Love that smile. The reason those proton treatments work so well, we're told, is because they can pinpoint the problem. Regular X-ray irradiation permeates through all of the tissue, treating the cancer, but exposing other areas and putting patients at greater risk for other problems down the line. And with kids, they especially don't want to do that. That Texas Center for Proton Therapy is the only place in our area where you can get treatment like that. And also, to be very clear here, because they were celebrating, and for very good reason, Caitlynne still has cancer. She has more chemotherapy to come. She is still fighting, but they did want to take this moment, this one time, to mark that day. 30 treatments, for a little kid over a period of 6 weeks.
Right.
It's been a long time coming.